Welcome back, everybody. Today's video I'm going to show you guys how to fish. I know it might be a little late, but two reasons why I'm doing a video like this. One, I've had some people ask me to show exactly how to fish. If you notice in all my videos, I fish a lot. And two, there might be some people that's still new to the game and perhaps might not know how to fish. So obviously what you're going to need is a fishing rod, which if I'm not mistaken it's level 12 or 14. I don't remember exactly, but you get the fishing rod and then you'll need bait. You can buy bait like worms and crickets and all that. I recommend using the lures. Oh, there's a guy moving. Let me make sure he ain't creeping up. Okay, I recommend getting the lures, which at level 30 you could buy them, but you can also buy them for gold, which is only 1 gold each. You can either get them in the bait shop or the general store. I only recommend the lake lure and the river lure. Those are the two that I use the most. But it's all dependent on where you want to fish at. So when you pull out your fishing rod, obviously it's going to pop up whether you're at a lake, river, swamp, what have you. So we're here on a lake. You'll just get your lake lure. Like I said, you can use any type of bait that you want. I recommend the lures though, because you can use them repeatedly over and over again. You're not going to run out like you will the fish or the crickets or the worms. And you'll catch the much larger fish with the lures, whereas the crickets you'll catch every type of fish. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. But if you're looking to make money, then you'll want the lures. So once you throw your line in, just hold L2, slowly rotate your right stick. Now this is on PS4, by the way. I'm not exactly sure how it is on the Xbox. I only play on PS4. But you'll just keep going and rotating your right joystick. And I recommend having controller sensitivity on while you fish as well. It's a lot easier to tell when a fish are biting or when they're struggling. So we're going to sit here and rotate. We should be getting a nibble soon. You'll see where it says hook fish, it's kind of blank right now. When that starts to light up and your controller starts to vibrate, that's when you know a fish are nibbling, and you'll want to just hit R2 to snag the fish. There we go. You see it start to shake. Now you see what he's fighting right now. You do not want to reel in while they fight. You want to wait for him to start struggling and then start rotating your right stick as fast as you can to bring him in. And while you're doing that, I recommend flipping the left joystick down. If you notice that my fishing pole keeps flipping up, when you're doing that, you're going to end up bringing the fish in even quicker. So like I said, you can just sit here and do this in numerous spots. Depending on where you're at will be the bait that you'll want to use, or depending on what kind of fish you're looking for, also determine the bait you want to use. Now if you're like me and you're only going for certain fish, you can use the eagle eye, and you see all the fish out there. But I don't want the bluegill or nothing like that. I want the bass that I just caught. Again, using the lake lure, that's all I'm going to catch is the bass. I'm not going to catch anything else. And the reason I like the bass is they sell more. The bluegills, the chain pickerel, they don't really sell for near as much as some of the other fish will. And like I said, if you use the worms or the crickets, that's all you're going to catch. You'll catch everything. So you might catch a bass the first time. You might catch a chain pickerel the next time. You might catch a bluegill the third time. With the lure, you're going to catch the same fish every single time. And that's exactly what you want to go for if you're trying to make profit here. And two, like I said, when the fish are on, when your controller's vibrating, don't reel it in because they're struggling. You will break your line, you will lose your lure. So you just want to, when they're doing that, you want to wait. Don't reel it in. If they're swimming to the left, move your joystick to the right. If they're swimming to the right, move your joystick to the left. It'll help tire them out and it'll help keep them from getting away too far to where you're sitting there constantly having to reel in. See, he's going left, I hold it right. He goes right, I go left. He's not struggling no more. I pull down and I start rotating R. I keep flipping down and he's going to yank him in every time I do that, even quicker. If he starts to struggle again like that, I won't reel in no more. I'll wait. Once he's done, now I finish reeling him in. And as simple as that. So like I said, it's more, you know, up to you and what you want. If you want any type of fish, it doesn't matter which one, then I recommend possibly going for the bait or even the special spinner lure. because that special spinner lure will help you catch every single fish as well. There's no guarantee in which one you're going to get. But if you do want to go for profit and you want like the bass or the salmon or the steelhead trout, I recommend the lake and the lure. I can't speak, excuse me. The lake and the river lure. And just depending on where you're at, whenever you pull out your fishing rod, it'll tell you if you're on a lake, a swamp, or a river, then you know what lure to put on. And that's pretty much it, man. It's really simple to fish. Like I said, just make sure when they're struggle, you don't keep reeling in. When they're done, flip down on your joystick and rotate the right one. And that's all it is. You'll catch fish all day long doing this. I don't know if it's a placebo effect, but it seems too like if I'm struggling for whatever reason to catch fish and they're just not biting, I always just ride away for a few seconds, not very far, just long enough to where it almost resets the fish into the pond. And then when I come back, it seems that they bite no problems after that. So if you're ever having that issue and you're just not catching nothing, but you use Eagle Eye and you see the fish around your line, just perhaps ride away for a second, come back, and you shouldn't have no issues after that. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you guys out catch some fish maybe out there. If it does, please leave the video a like and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Peace.